It's the exurbs, stupid. Why Democrats lose in Florida. Carter Christian and I are here for the Florida Squeeze. I wanted to start our series, or we started it with an intro video, but I wanted to continue on with that theme, looking specifically at specific areas in the state. And we're going to start with Pasco County and Hernando County, because these are areas that, for whatever reason, many in the Democratic Party feel are just drive-through country, right? I've talked to Democratic operatives who don't realize how many people live in these places. And they assume, because they drive on I-75 down to Tampa, and then they take 275 into Tampa and St. Pete, that nobody lives in Pasco County. Well, Pasco County actually has close to 600,000 residents. Okay? So that's more people than the entire region between the Swanee River and the Apalachicola River, or approximately the same population. Okay, the area that includes Tallahassee and is a wide swath of, I don't know how many miles there are. If you drive I-10 from Mariana to Live Oak, right, or approximately, there are more people in Pasco County, or as many people in Pasco County as in that entire region. So it's a big place. And in fact, in the last election, the 2020 presidential election, I mean, I heard people push back on my analysis of the election, saying, well, we won Hillsborough County. We won Pinellas County. There isn't actually an electoral vote. Margins matter. And that's going to be a theme of this series. Margins matter. And Donald Trump won Pasco County by a bigger margin than Joe Biden won Hillsborough and Pinellas, the neighboring counties in the Tampa Bay region. Combined, the two, quote, metropolitan counties. So the margin built up in the two urban counties was overturned easily in the neighboring exurban county. This is a point I have to stress, and a point that's really important. And then if you add Hernando County, which is to the north of Pasco, into the equation, then we're talking about a huge Trump win, which is what we had in the Tampa Bay media market, Tampa St. Petersburg media market. A huge Trump win. One of the best media markets, maybe actually the best media market for Donald Trump in the top 25 media markets in the country was the Tampa St. Petersburg media market. Why? Because of Pasco and Hernando County. These exurban counties that Democrats, so many Democrats don't seem to they seem to think they're rural counties. They seem to think they're just places they drive through. Maybe they've never driven US 19 through Newport Richey or driven State Road 50 through Brooksville. So there are numerous areas like this. And I'm also going to spend some time talking about areas that are in core urban counties. So in Hillsborough County, we've seen some positive trends for the Democrats in eastern Hillsborough, in parts of eastern Hillsborough, in recent elections. But still, the growth in places like Riverview and Brandon and that whole area east of Interstate 75, running through Hillsborough County, is one of the reasons why in 2017, when people were knocking my analysis and saying, oh, there are all these Puerto Ricans, especially after Hurricane Maria, all these Puerto Ricans that have moved to Florida. Florida's going to be Democratic in 2018. I pushed back on that. I talked about eastern Hillsborough County and some of the things I was seeing in Pasco and Polk. And the pushback was, okay, you're wrong, you're negative, we don't want you involved in Democratic campaigns anymore. Basically, right? That was basically the response. When in fact, the numbers in 18, 20, and 22 have proven me right. So the Tampa Bay area leans Republican. And there's a Republican trend in the Tampa Bay area, unlike other major metropolitan areas in the country. Like I said, it is the most Republican, at least based on the 2020 presidential elections results, the most Republican major media market in this country. And that's because of the exurbs.